Hello, hello everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time seeing my face, my name is Jessica, and today we are working on our abs and on our lower body. We are going to do a full HIIT style training today. It's going to be high intervals, pretty intensive training, and we'll do 4 rounds total in a tabata style. So 40 seconds on for each move, 20 seconds off for each move. And the only thing you need today is your lovely self and lots of water. Highly recommend lots of water for you today. Otherwise, for those of you who are listening to me live, thank you so much for joining live. You have your link to the playlist if you want to get in on a 90s grunge list for today. We are going back to the 90s rock. I should have worn like a little grunge outfit or something, although that's not the easiest thing to work out in. And I'm going to give you a little 3, 2, 1. I recommend playing it on your phone or on a separate device. That way you can still hear me coaching you through each of the movements. So we'll hit play in 3, 2, 1. As usual, we're going to start with a warm-up to get our body ready to go for today. This is where I can hear it. And this to where you can hear it. Okay, so our usual warm-up, we're going to start in a dragonfly twist. So get into your extremely long runner's lunge. Your feet should be about the distance of your mat. Front leg is bent, back leg is straight. Right hand comes down to support your weight. Keep all weight in all 3 points of contact. Thread your left arm under and reach up to the sky. We'll do this 10 times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Last one, we're going to switch sides. You can step back to down dog and bring your right leg forward. Back leg is straight. Thread through, reach up. Inhale, exhale. Three more. Last one. And we move into push-ups. You can do your push-ups assisted, so on your knees, or you can do your push-ups on your toes. Make sure your fingers are spread nice and wide, your abs are in tight, and give me 10 push-ups. Exhale up. After your 10, we're going to lower all the way down to the mat. Hands in front of you. Left toe points to the sky. We are going to do scorpions, so kick your foot up and reach over to the opposite side of your body. Try to touch the floor if you can. 10 on each leg. If you want more of an upper body stretch, bring your arms down to a T and keep going. Two more each leg. Last one. And flip it over to your back. We've got our starfish next. Legs out in front of you. Curl it down. We're going to go arms overhead. Left leg comes up with your toe pointed. Right arm comes up to touch your ankle, your knee, your thigh, wherever you can reach. And then we switch. Shoulder comes all the way off of the mat. Abs in tight. Low back imprinted into the mat. Don't forget to breathe. Last one, each leg. And bring it up for our static lunges. So static lunge. Legs are just a little wider than your shoulders are. Front foot is facing the mat. Back heel is off of the floor. Again, when we lunge, we don't go forward. We tilt our hips under and we come straight down to 90 degrees. We're gonna go 10 times, just pulsing up and down. And switch your legs. Front toes facing the mat, back heels off of the ground. Adjust your hips, we're going straight down. Sorry, my pool guy's here and totally distracted me. All right, next we are gonna jump into our full workout. So grab some water, make sure you're nice and hydrated. All right, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We have 13 moves, then we get a 2-minute break. That break is to come all the way down to the mat. You can sit, you can lay down, you can do whatever you like as long as you're in a complete state of rest. No walking around. So, first move is gonna be kneel to squats. We've done these before. You're gonna start in a kneeling position. We're gonna come up, and when we come up, we're gonna stay in a full squat. So we're not coming up to here and then squatting down. We stay in a squat position the entire time. Right leg comes up, right leg goes down, then we switch legs at 20 seconds. 10 seconds to get ready. Remember, when we're doing our high intensity training, to very much focus on your breath the entire time. If you start to lose control of your breath, count to 3. In an inhale, exhale to a count of 3. Try to find your breath if you lose it during this time. We don't want to get dizzy or faint or anything like that, get a headache. So really focus on your breath. All right, 10 seconds to get ready. Everybody in a kneeling position. 3, 2, 1. Right leg. Keep going with that right leg. All right, next one, left leg up. 20 more seconds. Five more seconds, you got this, keep going. 3, 2, 1. All right, 20 seconds break. Your next one is alternating side to side lunges. Get your legs really wide. So when you come to the side, your knee is directly over your ankle. Lots of times we go this way. Today we're staying low the entire time. This is where you find your breath if you lost it before. 10 more seconds, get lower. 20 seconds break. We're down to all fours. We're gonna do bird dogs. So hips right over our knees, wrists right under our shoulders. We're gonna stick to the right side first, then we'll switch to the left. Right arm and left leg come up. We curl and touch our elbows to our knee. When we come up, we're not extending. We're keeping our spine neutral. Squeezing that glute, abs in tight. Neck is neutral, you're looking kind of towards the top of your mat, and then following your gaze down to your knee. Follow that back out. 20 seconds rest and we switch sides. Focus on your breath. We're starting with a little easier moves and then we move into some harder ones. 3, 2, 1. All right, switch sides. All right, we're coming up. Next, we have sumo squats up to an oblique crunch. So we're going to have our legs nice and wide. We'll squat down, come up, squat down, come up. Really pull your hips and your chest together. Squat down, knee to elbow. Remember, with our squats, we're pushing our butt back, focusing on our weight and our heels. Bring that leg out to the side. Next, kneeling. Bring the right foot up, drive your left knee up, back down, switch feet, drive it up. Power breath coming up. Take it easy coming back down, you don't want to hurt your knees. Really explode off of the floor. Next, we are down on the mat. Our legs are going to be out, cross, cross, out. Arms out in a T the entire time. Abs in tight. Curl your hips so your low back is imprinted into the mat. Point your toes. active legs. 3, 2, 1. Next, we're coming up. We've got curtsy squats. So we will come to a squat, curtsy, squat. And we're gonna stay on the same side. Almost there, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now we're switching sides. Stay nice and low. Weight is in your heels. If you need to come up, come up. All right, next. We stay standing. Weight comes into one side of our body. We're going to oblique chop up. So like this, the entire time. Really squeeze those obliques. 3, 2, 1. Find your breath. Abs in tight. Whoop. Keep your balance. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna switch sides. Working on our heart, looking like a roller coaster. Really crunch your body in. 3, 2, 1. Next, elevated heel squats. You can put a book or something under your heel if you need to. Otherwise, toes are up, heels are off the ground, and we're gonna come down to a squat. 3, 2, 1. Bring it nice and low. Heels stay off the ground the entire time. If you have knee issues, drive your weight into the back of your body. Really keep your back straight. Abs in nice and tight. 3, 2, 1. Last move. In and out squats. We're going to start on one side of our mat. Find our breath. We'll go close squat, wide squat, close squat, wide. 3, 2, 1. Wide, close, wide, close. Just the length of your mat. Bring it back. Butt goes back like someone's grabbing your hips. Three, 2, 1. 20 seconds off, 2-minute break. Bring it down to the mat. Complete rest. Grab water. Two minutes rest. If your heart rate's on par with mine, we're about 165. We're gonna bring it all the way back down. And then go again. That's our first round. Try not to walk around. Full rest here. All right, heart rate's about 140. We're bringing it down probably about 20 beats more. Count into 4, exhale to 4. Thirty more seconds. Ten seconds. Get ready for our kneel to squats. Right leg, whoop, the whole time. All right, switch to your left leg. Three, 2, 1. 20 seconds. Then we have our side to side lunges. Nice wide stance. 3, 2, 1. Keep it low. Make sure your feet are as wide as they need to be for your knees to stay over your ankles. Let's go a little faster. Let's hit the beat. legs break. Then we have our bird dogs. Tabletop. Find your breath. Start with your left leg. Curl it in. Squeeze your glute. Make sure your back is not arching up. We have a neutral spine. Abs in tight. Switch your legs. All right, get ready? Abs in tight. Spine is neutral. Squeeze that glute at the top. Point your toes. Hollow your back out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Spine stays neutral. All right, next we have our sumo squat with the oblique crunch. Toes are facing 45 degrees out. 3, 2, 1. Arms in a bow. Bring that knee up. Crunch your body in. Find your breath. Kneeling to your power drive. Right leg first. Left leg. Power breath up. Down to your back. Inner leg. Where we're going. Out. Cross, cross, out. Arms in a T. Low back into the mat. Point your toes. Active legs. Find your breath. Bring it in. Next one, we got our curtsy squats. Down, curtsy. Focus on your breath. 3, 2, 1. Switch your sides. Get ready. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Then we have our standing oblique chops. All right, ground into your left side. Keep it controlled. Focus on those abs being really tight. Really drive that crunch in. Ooh, I forgot to turn my air on. It is so hot in here. Okay, there we go. Right side. Round into the right. Crunch it in. Abs tight. 3, 2, 1. Next is our elevated heel squats. Heels stay up the whole time. Drive your weight through your butt. Keep your back as straight as you can. I haven't heard this song in like 10 years. In and out squats, and then you get your break. Feet together. Find your breath. All right, get ready. Close. One. Close. One. All right, full break. Bring it down to your mat. Grab your water. 2 minutes. Stay nice and steady. Don't walk around. Full rest. A little over a minute to go. Focus on your breath. Bring your heart rate down. Thirty seconds. All right. Another round. Kneel to squat. Starting with your right leg.
3,
2, 1. All right, left side. Keep it low. All right, side to side lunges are next. Legs are nice and wide. All right, get ready. Keep it low. Watch your knees. Ten more seconds, get lower. Bird dogs are next. Bring it down to your tabletop. Remember, neutral spine here. So we're curved. Our top back is hollowed out. Our butt's not up in here. Start with your left leg. Curl it in. Squeeze that glute at the top. Abs in tight. Keep that spine neutral. All right, switch your sides. Get ready.
3, 2, 1.
Abs in tight. Squeeze that glute. All right, bringing it up. We have our squat oblique crunches. Get ready. 45 degrees with your toes. Arms up in a goal. Crunch those obliques. Kneel to knee drive. Get ready.
3, 2, 1.
Power breath up. Woo. My knees are not happy today. If your knees are acting up like mine, just keep it slow. All right, we're down to the mat. Inner thigh beats. Arms out to a T. Abs in tight. Go back to the mat. Get ready to switch sides. All right, oblique chops are next. Find your breath. Round into one side. Abs in tight. Really crunch it in. Make sure your body's at a diagonal. We're really hitting those obliques. Switch sides. Find your breath. Get ready. Focus on those abs. Really crunch it in. Full extensions each time. Elevated heel squats. Heels up. Find your balance. Try to keep your back as straight as you can. Woo. Stay on your toes. Again, if you need a book or something under your heels, it's no problem. Get nice and low. And up squats, and then you get a break. One more round after this, and then we stretch. Great work, everybody. Focus on that breath. Butt back. Someone's grabbing those hips. Bring it down. Your heart should be acclimating a little more. That round might have seemed a little more tolerable than the first. One more round to go. Then we get a nice break. We'll stretch, and then we have our optional 5-minute meditation afterwards. Oh dang, this song came on our break. Like the fastest song. All right, lay it down. Focus on your breath. Inhale to 4, exhale to 4. Really find that breath. Bring your heart rate down. We got about 30 seconds. It's so hard to relax to this song. All right, get ready. We got our kneel to squat. All right, last round. Stay strong. Hopefully this song gives you a second wind. You ready to switch legs? Left leg up. Side lunges are next. Wide legs.
3, 2, 1.
Let's hit the beat. Oh, that's fast. If your butt and your legs are not awake yet, get lower. Bird dog's next. Bring it down. Make sure your hips are stacked over your knees. Wrists are underneath your shoulders. Fingers spread wide. Abs in tight. Back neutral. switch it over. All right, get ready.
3,
Abs in tight. Squeeze that glute. Make sure we're not arching that back. Abs in tight.
2, 1.
Sumo squat to oblique crunch. Get ready. 45-degree feet. Arms in a bowl. Make sure we're out to the side. Really squeezing the side of our body together. Kneel drives. If your knees are bugging you, just take it slow.
3, 2, 1.
Make sure we're alternating our legs. Power breath up. Abs in tight to balance. All right, lay it down. Inner thighs. Arms to a T. Curl those hips, low back into the mat. Abs in tight. Toes pointed. Legs active. Ribs down. Low back into the mat. Curtsy squats. We're halfway. Last round. Make it count. Stay with me. Switch sides. Abs in tight. Weight in your heels. Drive those hips back. Oblique chops. Ground into your left side. Keep your body in a diagonal. Woo. Really focus on crunching those abs in. Full extension, full crunch. Reset your arms and your legs each time. Switch your sides. Two more moves after this. Then we stretch. Get ready. Have a breath. Elevated heels. Heels up. Get low. Really squeeze your muscles to bring yourself back up. Get as low as you can. In and out squats. Last one. Then we get our break. Make these count. Get nice and low. Weight in your heels. some water. You made it. All right, we're gonna really bring that breath down before we start stretching. Shoes can come off. Bring it down to child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touching. Set those hips back. Stretch the arms overhead. Forehead comes to the mat. Just breathe. Count into 4. Exhale to 4. We're going to find our heart rate back to rest. You push the mat away, you'll get a nice little shoulder stretch here. Focus on your breath. All right, bring it to tabletop. Curl those toes. Push it back to down dog. Hands spread wide. Push those shoulders away. Belly button in tight. Let's walk it out. Pull it on one side. Switch your sides. Push the mat away. Both feet straight. And let's walk it back to our toes. We got our forward fold flow 3 times. So from here, gonna half lift, gaze up, forward fold. Arms are gonna reach up to the sky. Inhale and reach. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, reach up. Catch a back bend. Arms come wide. We swan dive forward. And we're going to repeat that 3 times. Half lift. Bring it down. Reach it up. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Back bend. Arms wide. Swan dive. Half lift. Follow your breath. To the right. To the left. Back bend. Swan dive. Let's hold it. Forward fold. You need to bend your knees here. Woo. I'm tight. You need to bend your knees, no problem. I don't know about you, but my hamstring is like freaking out right now. Shaking, shaking. All right, from here, we're gonna walk our legs out wide. Forward fold. Take your hands, fingertips face the back of the mat, and walk it as far back as you can. Micro bend in those knees. Walk it over to the left. Couple breaths here. And back to center. To the right. Deep breaths here. Don't worry about how far you're going. Just get to where you feel the stretch. Micro bend in those knees. Back to the center. And try to get that head close to the ground if you can. Just go to where you feel that stretch. All right, walk your feet in to where they're a little wider than hips distance. Bring it down to a yogi squat. Elbows come inside of your knees. Inside of your thighs, really, not so much your knees. Just kind of rock it back and forth. Really open up those hips. Back straight. Palms together. Feel a nice stretch all through your hips. Let's roll our neck to each side. All right, put your hands down. Push it up to down dog. Walk your feet back. Right leg comes up. We're going to bend our knee. Switch up to your gaze in the front and bring that right leg in between your hands. From here, we're going to come down to a little lunge. Lizard lunge here. I can get mine. So knee comes down, release your foot, hands come to the inside. If you're flexible enough and open up in the hips and you can come down to your forearms, go for it. If you want, you can put the weight onto the side of your foot, open up your hip a bit. Open our hips up here. All right, bring it back to center. Both hands on the mat. Right leg comes back. Up to down dog, and we're going to bring it through to pigeon. So our left leg is out straight. Right is bent in front of you. This way so you can see. If you can, try to get your shin even with the mat. I don't bend that way, so. From here, once you feel comfortable with this stretch, you can come down to your forearms. If you feel comfortable here, tap your hands and bring your forehead to your hands. From here, let's open up that quad a little bit. We're going to make sure our weight is even on both legs. Take your right hand, reach back for your left foot. So bring our left toes close to our bum. Right hand comes back and grabs that foot if you can. Let's open up the quad, open up that hip. Breathe into the stretch. Release it. Slowly bring your foot down, curl your toes, and push it back to down dog. Switching sides. Left leg comes up. Right leg swings through to the outside of your hands. Right knee comes down. Release your foot. And if you can come to your forearms, go for it. Otherwise, just feel the stretch here. Really feel that stretch in the front of your right hip. You can tilt your foot up and push that knee out. All right, bring that foot down to pigeon. If you're comfortable here, down to your forearms. If you're comfortable here, down to your head to the mat. Breathe into the stretch. Bring it up to your forearms. Back up to your hands. Make sure we're not resting on the back side of our hip. We are even. Right toe comes up towards our bum. Left arm reaches back. Woo. Only go to where you feel the stretch. Remember, one side's going to be more tight than the other. It's totally normal. Release it. Come to the side of your hip. Bring your feet together. Bottoms of your feet together. A little butterfly stretch here. We're going to grab kind of our shins. Keep that posture nice and tall. If you want to walk it out and come forward for a deeper stretch, you can. Keep those feet together. If you want to deepen this, you can put your forearms inside of your thighs and push down. All right, let's bring it back to straight. Roll those shoulders back. Nice, strong posture here. And we're gonna move into our optional meditation. If you want to meditate, it's 5 minutes with us. We're gonna do a body scan. I am very new to meditation. I cannot focus if I don't have somebody telling me how to focus. Otherwise, I start thinking about lunch and other things. So we'll do a 5-minute body scan. Get into a nice, comfortable position. You could be seated, you could be on a chair, you could be in easy seated position. You can lay down in Savasana so you're completely laying down like you're going to sleep. Whatever is most comfortable for you. If you're not into meditation, no worries at all. Thank you so much for joining. Let me get this off of my earbuds. Get into your comfortable position.
Start by sitting comfortably on a straight back and close your eyes. Rest your hands gently on your knees or cup them softly in your lap. Relax your neck and shoulders. And as you become still, bring your attention to the breath. The calming breath. The soothing breath. A breath that connects the mind and body. Notice how it draws into your body and as it leaves your body. And now we'll begin scanning the body. So bring your attention to your head, moving into your scalp, forehead, and face. You might notice tingling or tension, throbbing or soft vibrations. If you don't notice anything, don't worry. All that matters is you experience whatever is there. And now lower your focus to the neck, letting the throat and sides and back of the neck soften. If you notice any tension, see if you can allow it to relax. Now bring your attention to the shoulders, noticing what's here. Whatever you observe is perfectly fine. Bring your attention to your arms and hands, observing any sensations that arise on the surface of the skin or deeper within. Inhale and exhale, softening this entire area. come to the chest and torso. Notice how the lungs expand and contract. Draw your attention to your abdomen. Notice it filling up with air. Then on the exhale, slowly empty. Now scan your back and experience whatever's there. There's no right or wrong, but if you notice any intensity, try directing the breath into those areas to help yourself. Then bring your attention to your pelvis and hips. Notice where you make contact with your chin. Scan your legs, circling your attention gently around your thighs, knees, shins, and calves. And all the way into your feet and your toes, letting them relax and become soft. Now settle into the stillness that comes from paying attention to your body. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your attention back to the room and open your eyes. Enjoy this relaxed, peaceful state. Take it with you into your day.
Let's roll over to one side. Slowly bring it up to an easy seated position. Hands on your knees. Let's rotate our shoulders, circle them forward. And reverse. All right, bring your shoulders back nice and long. Nice tall posture to get you ready for the rest of your day. For those of you joining me live, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed today's workout. I hope your bum is burning, your legs are burning, you're nice and awake and energized. As usual with these high intensity trainings, it is super important to stay hydrated for the rest of the day. If you start to feel any dizziness, any lightheadedness, a headache coming on, just make sure you chug a lot of water. The best thing, as most of you have heard me say after these, the best thing after these workouts is you get chocolate to bring your sugar back up. So if you do feel any of that dizziness, lightheadedness, anything, grab some chocolate, grab some caffeine, whatever works for you. Again, for those of you who are brand new or you haven't seen my channel before, thank you so much for joining. My name is Jessica. Please subscribe to the channel if you like today and like to see more. We have our core channel coming up very soon. Very soon our core channel is coming up. So you'll be able to find all of mine and Kat's workouts all in one place together. And give yourself a nice high five, pat on the back, hug, whatever you need to do just to give yourself a little appreciation for taking time for you, for your body, for your physical strength, for your mental strength, for everything during this crazy time. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much.